This paper, titled ELAB, Extensive LLM Alignment Benchmark in Persian Language, presents a comprehensive framework for evaluating how well Persian large language models align with key ethical dimensions, including safety, fairness, and social norms. The authors, from MCILAB and Sharif University of Technology, address the shortcomings in current evaluation methods by tailoring them to the unique linguistic and cultural aspects of Persian. At its core, this work highlights the need for language-specific benchmarks because existing frameworks, mostly designed for English, don't fully account for differences in Persian. For instance, Persian has gender-inflected grammar and cultural concepts like taraf, which involves polite deference, and abaru, related to social dignity. These elements can lead to unique biases and ethical challenges that aren't covered in Western-centric models. To build this benchmark, the researchers created 3 types of Persian language datasets. First, they translated existing benchmarks into Persian, including the Anthropic Red Teaming data, AdvBench, HarmBench, and DecodingTrust. This translation process ensures that tests for harmful outputs and biases are adapted to Persian contexts, making them more relevant. Second, they generated new data synthetically. This includes creating datasets like ProhibiBench-fa, which focuses on harmful and prohibited content specific to Persian culture, such as issues around indigenous traditions or taboos. SafeBench-fa builds on this by emphasizing safe interactions, while FairBench-fa targets fairness by addressing biases that are particular to Persian, like those related to dialects or gender inflections. Third, they collected new naturally occurring data through GuardBench-fa, which incorporates extensive real-world examples to evaluate adherence to Persian cultural norms. This dataset helps in assessing how models handle everyday social behaviors, such as politeness hierarchies and familial honor, which are deeply rooted in Persian society. By combining these datasets, the framework provides a unified way to evaluate Persian LLMs across 3 main aspects. Safety involves ensuring the models avoid generating harmful content, like instructions for illegal activities or misinformation. Fairness means mitigating biases, for example, by reducing stereotypes based on gender, ethnicity, or regional dialects in Persian. Social norms focus on aligning with culturally accepted behaviors, such as maintaining respect in conversations or avoiding content that undermines social dignity. The evaluation process is systematic and transparent. The researchers adapted methodologies from sources like red teaming language models and HarmBench to design Persian-specific prompts and refusal tests. For fairness, they extended metrics from the barbecue dataset by adding Persian-centric dimensions, like bias against certain dialects. For social norms, they drew inspiration from DecodingTrust but grounded it in Persian sociology, ensuring that models respect things like hierarchical politeness. This work also unifies various benchmarks into a single framework, integrating safety tests from XSTEST, fairness from barbecue, and social norms into one cohesive system. This approach addresses potential interdependencies, such as how overly strict safety filters might unintentionally worsen biases in dialects. One of the key outcomes is a publicly available leaderboard that benchmarks different Persian LLMs based on their performance in safety, fairness, and social norms. This allows for easy comparisons and helps developers improve their models. The contributions of this paper are significant. They include the translation and adaptation of existing alignment benchmarks to make them Persian-specific, the creation of new datasets that tackle ethical issues unique to Persian culture, and the establishment of a scalable evaluation method. By bridging the gap between Western frameworks and Persian challenges, this work provides a culturally grounded way to assess LLMs, ensuring they are safe, fair, and aligned with local values. Overall, this framework not only advances AI ethics for non-English languages but also sets a precedent for similar efforts in other cultures, emphasizing the importance of linguistic diversity in LLM development.